Local, live, late breaking. This is WESH 2 News first at 4.
George Zimmerman can now get out of jail if he can afford it. The judge in the Trayvon murder case grants a bond a second time to Zimmerman to the tune of $1 million. And new at 4, Zimmerman's attorney tells us his client strongly disagrees with some of what was said in the ruling. Good afternoon. I'm Martha Sagowski.
I'm Jim Payne. George Zimmerman is back in the Seminole County Jail ever since Judge Kenneth Lester revoked his original $150,000 bond. That came after it was revealed Zimmerman and his wife had misled the court regarding their finances. WESH 2's Bob Keeling was at the courthouse when the ruling was filed. He is live in Seminole County with the latest now. Bob?
And, Jim, we can tell you that Judge Lester really called out George Zimmerman in this ruling, calling him manipulative, saying he obviously misled the court. Now the bond is much higher, $1 million, and the conditions of release, if he should make the bond, are much stricter. Among those conditions, Judge Lester says that Zimmerman can no longer leave Seminole County without a court order. Another stunning revelation in the judge's ruling today is he felt that the combination of the Zimmerman's lack of candor in revealing a defense fund of over $130,000 in that first bond hearing, coupled with the fact that George Zimmerman did not immediately turn over his passport, to him meant that Zimmerman very likely was trying to flee the country but didn't get a chance. Meanwhile, legal analysts say that Lester had no choice but to make such a strict ruling because this deception of the court was such a serious violation.
The most shocking thing to me in all of my years of practicing law, I've heard of defendants maybe forgetting or failing to disclose the existence of a car or maybe some bank account that had a little bit of money in it. But I've never seen people go to this extent to hide the nature of the money they have available to them for a bond. And especially on a case that has this much national attention. And so everybody's staring at Judge Lester, and the message he sends is going to be a message about what type of judge he is.
And that's exactly the message that was sent. It's now $1 million bond. Meanwhile, I did catch up with Mark O'Mara, Zimmerman's attorney, by telephone today in Colorado. He says Zimmerman takes strong exception with this accusation that somehow he was planning to flee the country, and in fact says that Zimmerman has been cooperative at every step of the way. So bottom line, will they be able to make that bond? O'Mara tells us no, not immediately. We'll have much more on the brand new money challenges that this steep bond creates. All new at 5 o'clock. Reporting live at the Seminole County Courthouse, I'm Bob Keeling.